Whoa! Whoa! Hey yo! Whoa! Oh no. Clash of the Elite Season 4's advanced screening in Japan, showing its first 4 episodes, have an overwhelmingly positive reviews from the Japanese fans. No negative reviews.
It's done.
Clash of the Elite Season 4 now has an official confirmation that it will contain 16 episodes for its season, covering the first semester arc of the second year. Oh yeah, you're excited to come back here a few months from now when they skip volume 4.5 and adapt volume 2 into 2 episodes just to fit it in 13 episodes in the season, right? Well then, you're already wrong on that 13 episodes, buddy. At the event, we got to see the director, the editor, the scriptwriter, and of course, Ayanokouji himself, voice actor Chiba Shoya. Now let's jump right into the fans' reaction of Clash of the Elite Season 4's first 4 episodes. Many fans who have watched the anime in Japan in the cinemas have witnessed an absolutely amazing anime. Light novel fans praised that this season, this first 4 episodes contained only the first arc, and that is volume 1. So I was correct with my speculation, hence why they are airing or they are showing the first 4 episodes in an advanced screening and during its first air date, April 1st, 2026. The light novel fans have also praised that the pacing is actually extremely good compared to its first 3 seasons, because this time around, it felt like nothing has been cut. The cuts are minimal and there is nothing to complain about. Many fans who have watched the first 4 episodes agree that the adaptation's pacing is much better. And if you're worried about the animation quality based on Sugoi Light's message to me, well, I guess you don't need to worry, because the Japanese fans who have watched the first 4 episodes of Clash of the Elite have said that the animation quality is top tier. You heard it right, top tier. And they've said that it's godly. Some said that it's divine.
Whoa, what?
I guess there's nothing to worry about. If you're still worried about the anime's adaptation, then still be worried, because I cannot even convince you otherwise, because these are the first reactions of the fans in Japan. Even Japanese fans have said that Clash of the Elite haters are now actually popping up and are actually not double downing on the anime. Very interesting. I told you guys that you should double down on your hate, because you guys are haters, right? You don't like the anime. So why aren't you double downing on your take? That's pretty interesting. And also, it's pretty uncalled for that season 1, 2, and 3 were actually had terrible animation compared to season 4. Now, these overwhelmingly positive reviews are just, it's too much for me. Because when I first saw these reactions, I was extremely overwhelmed. I have no words. I am just extremely surprised, so shocked that I can't even speak properly on stream at times. And if you love the soundtracks of the first few seasons of Clash of the Elite, well, the fans have said that the soundtracks in this season are much better. And if you actually love the opening and ending theme song during the trailer, don't worry, because they're absolute bangers based on the reaction of the Japanese fans of Clash of the Elite. Even the visuals complement it. And for those of you that are misinforming that the author doesn't like the anime, should actually read the afterword of the author after reading the light novels. And not only that, the illustrator of the light novel of Clash of the Elite himself, Tomose Shunsaku Sensei, have originally drawn the anime original characters in this season. The new additional students for Clash of the Elite was originally drawn by the illustrator of the light novel, Tomose Shunsaku Sensei. So if you're still wondering that misinformation is true, then I guess this answers your question, because they're working together. Because as I mentioned before, authors are always invited in the studio. And obviously, they're not in full control of the production, because they are there to see and supervise the production of the anime. And when it comes to helping others out, then they are there to help the anime production, but they're not the ones in control. They're just there to help and supervise. Same goes with Tomasi Shunsaku sensei illustrating the characters for Clash of the Elite, hence why he helped the production team. Because designing each and every characters of Clash of the Elite is very hard to make every single one of them unique and distinct. So this actually helps the anime's reputation. And another thing, if you're still worried about the director, when I literally showed you his resume, there's no need to worry, because a lot of the Japanese fans have said that this director is dedicated and passionate about Clash of the Elite Season 4's adaptation. He has a vision, and he's dedicated to work on it. When it comes to Ayanokouji, many fans have said that Ayanokouji has way more emotions this time around. You can notice it in his voice, and probably more in his inner monologues, in his inner thoughts, in which many light novel fans complain about in the first 3 seasons. And not only that, the most highly praised in voice acting of the new characters of Clash of the Elite is none other than Ichika Amasawa, because this bratty girl literally has the best voice acting. This voice actress of Ichika has done an outstanding job that made many people love her performance as Ichika. So, we're actually gonna goon. Spoiler alert if you don't want to know about this hype moment of episode 4, because they pretty much confirmed that episode 4 is the hype up moment. Go to this timestamp now. If you're worried about the Ayanokouji and Hosen knife stab scene, don't worry, because many fans in Japan have reassured us audiences that the knife stab scene of Hosen and Ayanokouji are adapted extremely well and made him cool, having his aura moment. What's also fun in these fans' first reaction of Clash of the Elite Season 4 episodes 1 to 4 is that the talk session of the staff and Ayanokouji's voice actor. They were having fun with the talk session, and they shared really heartfelt and precious stories behind the scenes of the production of the anime. So like I said before, don't worry about Sugoi Light's message, because I'm pretty sure the staff in Studio Lurch with Clash of the Elite are working hard to make this season work. And we all know now that the director is dedicated with Clash of the Elite's anime. And not only that, they shared a pretty shocking news that only Japanese fans know. So I don't know if that's gonna be Season 5 green lit already, or is it gonna be a Volume 0 movie adaptation? Who knows? We don't know what it is, what they've said to the fans in Japan, because only they know, and they have to keep it a secret for now. Anyway, that is it for Clash of the Elite Season 4's fans' first reaction, pretty much summarized. And what do you guys think? Because right now I am extremely hyped. I'm so happy to hear every single piece of information that I've heard at this moment, and I'm really happy that all these news, all these reactions are extremely positive. No negative reviews, and the fact that they're saying that the animations, voice acting, etc. are extremely good, top tier. I am not worried in the slightest when it comes to this season's Clash of the Elite. And some fans have already mentioned that the new art style was also good. They got used to it in like 3 minutes right after the anime started. And so, I'm pretty sure most of you will get used to it as soon as we start the anime in April 1st, 2026. What do you guys think of these first reaction of the fans in Japan of Clash of the Elite? Because I'm excited. Are you excited? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like, and yeah, if you like it, or if you hate it, just like what Zitsu said, drop a like. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Anime Japan, and probably more news if they drop more news for Clash of the Elite Season 4. And stay tuned on April 1st, 2026. We will watch Clash of the Elite Season 4 together live on Twitch. And like I said, on every single episode reaction of Clash of the Elite Season 4, I will be doing a giveaway. But a certain achievement has to be met. Alright? The views, the likes, and the comments, and if you are subscribed. Anyway, I'll see you guys on another Clash of the Elite video, but that is it for this one, and I'll see you guys on more information of Clash of the Elite if there is more. Peace out.